this is Bob, Mr. Inspiration Wieland. I'm so happy to have joined hands with one of my best friends, one of Hollywood's top stuntmen, Sammy Maloof. We're asking people to chip in 10 to help somebody win at the race of life. We're going to be coming to a city near you. Sammy's going to be putting on some phenomenal stunts with his super duper hot rod. We're going to have some competitions. We're going to get the whole community involved. Why? Because we want to help out kids, young people, teenagers, and adults, along with veterans. Hey, help somebody else get over the bar. How do you do it? One more time, you chip in 10 to help somebody win at the race of life. Man, we can't wait to see you. In just a moment, we're going to tell you how you can personally get involved.
Hey, my name is Sammy Maloof. I'm a Hollywood stuntman. I build race cars. And I have an outreach called Winning at the Race of Life, where I get to go all over the United States and put on stunt shows, speak to youth, and mentor them. In my life, I can look back at some of the greatest mentors that I've had. And one of them being one of my best friends is Bob, Mr. Inspiration Wieland. He didn't name himself that. It was President Ronald Reagan who gave him that label. But Bob has been a big inspiration in my life when it comes to mentorship programs. He wasn't a teacher. He was a mentor. Mentors are trusted teachers. And I believe wholeheartedly, together with the wisdom that God has given us, which I only could say this because of the record that we have behind us, and being battle tested, battle proven in our programs, we get the feedback from not only the churches, the schools, the colleges, the prisons, the juvenile halls, the businessmen, the businesswomen, and even corporate 5-star, where they've brought us in to put together a mentorship program who takes the people from where they are to where they need to be. You know, mentors aren't cheerleaders. Mentors never need anything that the protege has. The protege needs everything a mentor has. You know, and the mentor's always going to be the biggest challenge to somebody in their life, but they're the greatest blessing because they take them from where they are to where they need to be. I believe wholeheartedly that if we can train people how to win from the inside out, because I've learned everyone's defeated from the inside out. If we can train them how to win from the inside out, rather than try to win from the outside in, you're going to have a greater success rate. What I've learned with Bob is Bob had to be battle tested, battle proven from his inner man. And what we've sharpened each other about for years is it's always been the inner man that made the outer man strong. We've learned that the victories in our life are won or lost in the battlegrounds of our own mind. Bob, tell me a little bit about some of the stuff we do together.
Well, I know for the last 20 years we've been going in various cities around America and just not only challenging the people to take that gift that God has given to them and give it away.
Yeah.
You see, that's why we've been blessed. The whole idea is to go on and be a blessing to somebody else. And that's what I really believe with all my heart that this program is going to do, because there's so many people looking for hope. They're searching for this direction, that direction. And, you know, I'm going to be honest, when I wanted to become world champion, you know who I hooked up with? Other world champions.
Right.
It didn't mean that the guy in 17th place wasn't a nice guy, but some of these people who you listen to, they're very, very sincere. Unfortunately, they're sincerely wrong.
Yeah.
So I want to learn from the best in the world. And I think our track record says something about what we've done. And so that's why we're bubbling over inside. We have so much to share in which God has given us this ability. And so by going on the respective websites, and we're going to give you that name a little later, you can simply go through the website on the internet and find how you can bring us in, man. And you know what? I believe when it's all said and done, two things are going to happen. You're going to say, man, I'm so glad we brought Bob and Sammy in, number one. And two, I believe you're all going to say you were glad you came to this event, because it's going to be a life-changing event, Sammy.
Hey, Bob, tell about the new thing we're launching real quick.
Well, we came up with this idea that we want everybody in America to get involved in a big way. No, chip in $10. We call it Chip in 10 to help somebody win at the race of life. That's how easy it is.
Just 10. Chip in 10. Everybody has 10 to go to Starbucks, but when you chip in 10, you're not just helping children, young adults, you're helping veterans that served our country. You know, and I've had the privilege when I spoke in Harlingen, Texas at the Marine Corps base, and I'm talking to some of the greatest vets there are out there. These guys came back from Vietnam, and some of them weren't celebrated. They were tolerated, they were mocked, they were even discredited. The people spoke, you know, false accusations against them, but what did they do? They kept their head up and they kept walking. I meet a lot of vets today with families. They can't even help themselves. So that's where we're supposed to come in and take up the slack. You know, I'm not going to stand in the gap. I want to stand on the other side and pull them through, because if I'm in the gap with them, we're all in the gap. I'll stand on the other side and help pull them through, but I can't do it. I've learned 25 years ago, one can't multiply. So what's better, one person giving us 100% or hundreds of people giving us 1%? That's what we need you to chip in 10 to help somebody win at the race of life.
That was beautifully said, Sammy. Thank you.
Thank you.